Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to give you all my quick review of the 200th episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, entitled Sparkle 7, or if you want to go by the other title, Twilight 7. But either way, before I go on with this review, let me first get out of the way and say happy Easter to those who celebrated, and for those who don't, just have a happy day, whatever. But that being said, let's talk about the episode itself. Twilight, Sparkle 7, whatever. And as you can guess, this is the 200th episode, and we've had hints of like what it's going to be and out and stuff through Big Jim, otherwise known as, if you want to go by his name, I believe, is Jim Miller. But he more commonly known as Big Jim, and he gave a hint that the 200th episode is going to be like, a celebration of the VAs, in contrast of how the 100th episode was a celebration of the fandom, whatever. So yeah, when I heard about this was definitely interesting to say the least. So the whole synopsis of this episode is about a sibling rivalry between Twilight Sparkle and Shining Armor, and who is the superior sibling, or whatever. And it's basically bare bone, but it's like the way they go about it is like very reminiscent of like a heist, like similar to that of like the whole Ocean movies or whatever. And is, heck, even the promotional materials is like a homage to that, which is pretty neat for those who really enjoyed it. I know my mom really likes those movies or whatever. That being said, it's interesting to see like the main six come up like a scheming plan on like breaking into the castle, however. And it's definitely not something you typically see them think about, however, and see it like be them like come to this like sort of planning via trying to get Twilight to win whoever the sibling rivalry, and seeing these different like Twilight at first lets the rest of the main six come up with plans, as she feels like her doing the planning would be too expected, obvious for Shining Armor, and that she would feel like he would catch on too quickly. So seeing these other, seeing the rest of the main six come up with these plans and stuff in like their own unique way and ideas and their with their style and stuff is definitely entertaining. Um, See how it all plays out and how it ends up backfiring on them in one way or another. It's just all around entertaining. Like for instance, I love the whole little interaction that Rainbow Dash and the Dress had with interacting with Zephyr Breeze, who got chosen to play as guard against you know the secret entrance or whatever, and Rarity convincing Rainbow Dash to like, I guess, like try to like smooth him over or whatever, which was pretty funny scene. I also love the whole thing with like Pinkie Pie thinking that she's gonna go into space and stuff. She's got her little glass dome thing for her and not Spike, Gummy and stuff, and how that all backfires, and she, air balloon pops and stuff, and like sends her flying around the castle courtyard and stuff. Applejack with her, performing her little country song, whatever, which was really neat. I really liked her little cool get up that she had going on and stuff. And that being said, it's just seeing their plans, backfire on them is, like I said, entertaining. And honestly, when with the whole surprise near the end when they decide, like Spike convinced them, Twilight, just go with her plan, whatever, and things seemingly are, going smoothly. And then when they get to the castle, Celestial Luna and Shiny Armor were there waiting the whole time. And then the whole reveal happened with like, it turns out Luna was teaming up with Spike to like help get back at Celestia in exchange for helping Spike with his. Turns out he felt like he was also part of this sibling rivalry, and he got to be the supreme sibling, whatever, which really really nice. I also really loved that whole when that whole reveal happened, that whole facial expression that Luna made, like holding that one bird creature thing. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but it's in some ways kind of reminiscent to me of like the whole thing with like Doctor Evil from what's that movie called? Shoot. Uh, um, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. With like Mr. Freckles-Worth or whatever. It reminds me of that. Um, oh yeah, Austin Powers. Duh. How can I fit that title? But anyways, so yeah, and seeing how the whole little you know nudge that Luna gave to Celestia, and Celestia, it's like maybe there's should we also be worried about like threats from the inside, which could be foreshadowing, like subtle foreshadowing to something in the near future with the series finale or something along the lines of that, of like a threat coming from within the castle. But that's just my speculative mind going on at that moment. Overall, I gotta say, this isn't exactly what I was expecting. I'm pretty sure that's the same can be said for a lot of people. They weren't exactly expecting this. I'm sure for a lot of people, including myself, were expecting some more like background pony, having more a prominent role like they did in the 100th episode, and maybe some of the return of like cheese sandwich or quibble pants or whatever stuff. Um, but that being said, even though this isn't exactly what I was expecting, I'm sure for a lot of people, I still rather really enjoyed this episode. It was really entertaining, to say the least, and also it was really interesting to find out that this whole story concept idea, however, was done by the main VAs, and they Josh Haber and um, uh, took Josh Haber and Nicole Dubeck. I apologize if I'm butchering her last name. Simply just took that concept, the idea, and just like wrote with it, rounded or whatever, with it or whatever, and they took it and tried to weave it into a singular narrative plot, which was really neat. Overall, if I were to rate this episode, it would be a 8 out of 10. Please tell me your thoughts and comments below. Did you enjoy this episode? If you didn't, why not? If you haven't, please leave a like, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe for more videos. Until next time, people, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.